Tonight we're kicking off our campaign coverage of the Warner Robins mayoral race with the one and only woman vying for the city's top seat. Joining me now to talk about her run for mayor is candidate Eva Falls. Thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Ashley, and Channel 41 for inviting me today.
Well, of course. And you know, you mentioned that you've run for office in the past, but this is a little different. This is a big position. So why are you interested in getting back in the game, getting into the political cycle?
Well, of course, all of us candidates want to make a difference. However, I feel that I have a perfect fit with my life experience, my education, my work experience, and being a military wife, having come here as a military wife, and we understand the veterans' problems, assimilating after getting out of service or deployment. We understand those things, and I speak another language, so
oh, wow.
I think I fit into the international city as a manager.
All right, and you mentioned veteran services. You come from a military family. Aside from Robins Air Force Base, what's going to be a priority for you if elected? Other things in the city that need to be addressed?
Oh, absolutely. We do. We can do much better in a lot of areas, and I have brought out several issues that seems like the candidates are picking up too, you know, about the infrastructure that's old in the north side part of town that will need to be repaired. You see water, you know, running, seeping through the gutter, coming sewer and water, garbage, just basic things. A lot of are basic, and growth in the city. And
specifically with growth, how do you feel the city needs to do a better job of attracting new businesses to the area?
Oh, I'm for growth, but I think we need to stop for now. I think we need to take a look and see where we are, because we're not taking care of what we have.
Okay. All right, that's an interesting viewpoint. Now, one of the things about mayor and council is that you've got to work together. Now, the current mayor and council have not always seen eye to eye on issues. So if elected, what are some areas, you know, how would you improve the dynamic, if at all, if you feel it needs to be improved?
Well, I'm a people person. I never meet a stranger, and I work well with people, so I would bring people together, work closely with the police chief, with council, everybody. I think we need a symbiotic relationship and be dependent on each other to do good for Warner Robins and the citizens and the taxpayers.
And specifically, if you had to pick one quality that Eva Falls has over all the others, what would you say it is, and why is that going to be an asset if elected?
I guess it's my my Bachelor of Arts degree in economics and my master's in public administration education. It's different than private administration. You have to understand laws and permits and such. So,
and you feel
contracts. I've written contracts of my own and had a business too.
All right.
So I have a real varied background in work. So
absolutely.
I could be a real asset.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us.
Thank you, Ashley, for having me today.
And again, early voting continues through November 1st, and Election Day is Tuesday, November 5th.